I don't know about that one. That was confusing. We'll just say confusing. It's a very confusing Nintendo Direct. Like, not bad, but was it good? I don't know. I don't feel like it was. I don't feel like it was explicitly bad, but I don't really feel like it was good. You know what I mean? Burn that candle up. Burning that candle up. I got more candles to burn. Burning that one up. I don't know if that direct was good or bad. I can't figure it out in my brain space. My brain is so conflicted. Baroshio, hey, what do you think about this? I think Baroshio recognizes this music. Remember to save for Standy Boy, Broshio. Remember to save. We got Standy Boy. Also, are y'all ready for this? I don't think y'all are ready for this absolutely cursed image, but I still got you. Like, what even is this? What am I looking at? What am I looking at here? Someone explain this one to me. Okay? Explain this to me. I need someone in chat or some scientist somewhere to come on in here and just explain this. This, I need an explanation for. I don't understand this. Okay? This is very confusing to me. This is incredibly confusing to me. This right here. Explain. I have to have an explanation, okay? I have to have one.
Dear Evan Hansen, today is going to be
Oh, good. There's an ad because I don't have.
All you have to do
While we wait for that to happen, I'll do this. There he is. It's your favorite guy. Is it done yet? Come on, dear Evan Hansen. Come on, dear Evan Hansen. I don't care. I want to listen to my cool friends' music. Go. Be done. Be done. That's a Nissan. Okay. All right. You know what? Hold on. Just gotta take one for the team right now. Taking one for the team. All right. Again, what am I looking at here? This hurts my brain. This image. I can't look at it anymore. I can't look at it anymore. I can't tell if the direct was good or bad. I don't know. I want to know. Whatever. I guess it's fine. I guess the answer is it's a 6 out of 10. That's what we'll say. It's whatever. It's fine. Right down the middle. 3 out of 5. It was a direct that happened. We saw Bayonetta 3. That was tight. Was there anything else? I don't think so. So, all right. Whatever. It was a direct, I guess. Was Splatoon 3? I guess that's a thing. What else happened in it? What happened in it? Tell me again. Nintendo Direct. What did you show? I don't need all that. So there's the 3D Kirby. 3D Kirby is cool, right? There was you can play 25-year-old games on your Nintendo Switch via online, but only if you pay more money, supposedly. They do have those cool controllers. The Bluetooth 360 or N64 controller. That was cool looking. And the Genesis stuff, that was kind of cool. Oh, I know. I remember what the coolest thing was to the Direct. The coolest thing was them showing Konami is actually making a GBA Castlevania collection. So, like, that's tight. That's tight. We all like that. Hi, Amy. Oh, no, I'm on mobile and far from the router. How many pixels of me do you see right now? Probably like 2, right? There's this, and then this, and this. So 4 pixels. You see 4 total pixels, right? Maybe this down here, this thing right here. So like 5 pixels. This thing. Maybe 6 for this. 6 for this guy. Right there. That's weird. I didn't like that. I didn't like how I did that. That was a very confusing Direct. I need to finish this before we start playing. That's why I'm waiting. Buckets. Kobe. Okay. We can talk more Direct as we continue to play this game. Let me set the mood a little bit more in here. It's a little bit too bright on my grill piece. And we're trying to have a cool spooky vibe. Stream right. Yeah. A bit brighter though. Ooh. Can I make it cooler? Hold on, wait. Can I make it cooler? Yeah. Yeah. Too spooky. Okay, we're into it now. Okay. Wait a minute. Game is giving me some heavy vibes. All right, let's go. Hold on. All right. We're in spooky zone, y'all. We're in spooky zone. Just so we're on the same page, this game takes barely any time to complete. So we're going to beat this entire daggone game tonight. Trust. Okay. But again, we can still talk about the Direct. I'm just going to be in spooky zone while we do it. Okay? So all answers I will give to about like the Nintendo Direct that happened will be spooky. Just think about that. Your game will be saved automatically at certain points. However, we recommend you put aside an hour and a half and complete home in a single setting. Got you. I'm keeping the lights on so people can see me, but the sound is up in my ears. Watching at 360p. You're not missing a lot yet. All I remembered at that point was finding myself alone. Ooh. Oh, my head. Where was I? It was so dark. There was something by my feet. A flashlight. Oh, no. I hate it already. Oh, I hate it already. That house, where was I? For the direct. Oh. Amy, it's going to be very confusing. What is this? There's a body lying on the floor. Who was it? Yeah, really good question. I didn't recognize his face. He was still kind of warm. Oh, no. Ah! Ah! Scuffed chat hours. Listen, it's fine. I hate it. I'm not going downstairs. I'm an unhappy Kong every time. I can finally type. Hallelujah. Hello, Broshio. The desk had a computer and some papers on it. And a single drawer. I didn't want to snoop, but yeah, I'm going to open the drawer. I've been silenced for too long. Freeze was great, and I'm thankful, but we deserve K. Rool. I agree. Receipts, pins, and a blurry photo look like some a store of some kind. Why does this look so familiar? Great question. Blood on the wall. It smelled fresh and sickening. I realized there was blood on my shoes and pants. Oh man, I had to get out of there. Something's gonna jump at me. I know it. I know it. I feel it in my bones. Oh, there's blood from the ceiling. Here we go. Downstairs. I noticed that I limped as I moved down the stairs. How did I hurt my leg, I wondered. All I could really recall was coming home, seeing Rachel. Twitch was like, verify your email, you loser. I do have email verification on Broshio because it stops a lot of the weird raid nonsense. What made me pick this game? I mean, I've had this game in my library for a very long time. It's incredibly short, like the shortest, like an hour and a half maybe. And every single person I know who's played it has been like, this game is super spooky. You will love it. So here we go. Also, my wife's name is Rachel, so that sucks. I was upset. She looked afraid. I shook my head and tried to clear it. I knew I should head downstairs, try to find a way out. It moved me out of the way a little bit. Hold on. Pardon me. Pardon me. Back to game. 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 Okay. I shook my head and tried to clear it. I knew I should head downstairs, try to find a way out. Okay. We're going right, boys. Shelf was full of books on local history and hunting. Seemed like the owner of the house really knew the area. I'm enjoying the atmosphere of it so far. Much better. Yes, I'm out of the way. Okay, let's go in here. No. An old dining table covered in dirty dishes for two people. There were dozens of beer cans and other liquor bottles among the dishes. Smell was turning my stomach. Okay. It's a cool 16. Yes. Amy, there's a video that I like. This guy, he's playing, it's not even, it's like a 4-bit game, and it's absolutely terrifying. Oh, I love it. A black and white photo looked like the man upstairs and his wife. I guess there was no reason for me to keep this. Did I take it? Yeah, I took it. Yeah, I want to figure out what's going on, dang it. The vibes in this game, like, we've been playing this game for like 10 minutes and it's already like chills in my spine. Ugh. We gotta get downstairs, he said. What is this? A thin gray mouse. Oof. I will drop it in the cord for real. Why would I take it, Uke? Listen. Because I need it. A thin gray mouse. Maybe something attacks me and then I show the picture to them and they're like, oh, that's me. And then I can run. Stuck in the trap. It looked like frantic but exhausted. Did I free it? No, that's gonna be a trap for someone else. The monster or the thing that happened here, whatever it is. Hello. Damp smelling dirt. Why weren't they in a shed? Very good question. So similar to the old one I picked up, it had been moved a lot. There seemed to be a switch behind it. Yes. No, this is a survival of the fittest situation. I know I'm a monster, but I don't know what's happening yet. I'll come back for it if I need to. They pressed smoothly into the wall, and I heard a faraway click somewhere. Oh, good. I'm telling. Listen. This is a survival of the fittest situation. If I come over here and this mouse is like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. That was so loud. That was so bad in my ear holes. Woo, 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 woo. The door was taped up and seemed to be stuck by the smell. I guessed it led to the kitchen. Something made such a loud noise in my ear. Oh. Yep, I'm out. Here we go. Oh, gosh. Oh, good. Into the basement. I must have moved it. That's a bad way to get out of this house. Let's go. I mean, like, the answer is obviously no. Yeah. There's no, it's not a leave. That's you go down there and you get killed. No way. No way. 0%. Why is that open? Okay. There were sheets of paper all over the kitchen table. Looked like a series of names were written down, but they were too smudged to read. I could only make out a few of the notes. Key card. Locker. Last one, I promise. Didn't make much sense at the time. Oh. It's so quiet. I looked like hell. My clothes were dirty and torn. There was mud caked all over my shoes. Uh-oh. The bathroom was spotless. Everything had been wiped to a sheen. I wondered if it was the man's wife who did the cleaning or him. I don't like it. I don't like it. There's a photo development tray lying on the floor. Some leftover negatives were sticking out, but they were pretty blurry. I thought I saw what looked like treetops. I don't like it. I don't like it. The front door was blocked by a pile of furniture. I knew I had to find another way out. Okay, well. Down the basement we go. I guess. A dank smell rose from the passage. Did I climb in the ladder? Sure. I looked again at the photo I found in the house. The couple looked distant, like they didn't want to be in the same picture. I wondered where the wife was. My leg was in terrible shape, but I had to get out. Oh, no. Footprints in the dirt looked like more than one kind and a lot of traffic. Places all over were marked on the old map of town, the industrial area near the river, various houses, and even the water tower near the old rail station. So we're in a serial killer cave. Tight. Yep. Newspaper clippings from the local paper. They were all about murders in town over the last few years. Wait. There were photos of our house. What the hell was that about? Maybe I should have looked around more, tried to find some kind of information. My favorite type of cave? No, it shouldn't be. A work table covered in papers, dirt, and a handgun. I hated guns. Did I take it? I didn't take it. Yeah, I took it. It's a gun. Something's gonna come at me. Why did I take the gun? Oh, that's cool. Oh, Rachel, please be okay. I wanted to rush home, but I had to find a way out first, and I needed to see what else was down there. The guy upstairs must have done this, but what was his interest in a water tower? Some of the markings matched the scribbles I saw on the bookshelf upstairs. Oh, yeah. It was so dark down there, and the air smelled stale and putrid. I couldn't believe what I saw. What was this place? The desk looked old and was caked with grime. On it was a stack of old, faded paper, covered with what looked like names. They were scratched out, and illegible notes were written beside them in a faded blue ink. I could only make out a few letters. He, Iv, A, L. Those are names. Those are names. Nothing about Rachel or me was written there. Maybe I need to keep looking. Yeah, maybe my doggy. Some kind of homemade rack slung together with poorly cut wooden rope. It was caked with old blood. Somebody didn't actually use that, did they? The smell in that room was like old grease and rot. Rice pilaf pogs? Yes, ma'am. That sounds so good. I wasn't getting any closer to finding anything useful. I hate this. Crudely made shells looked like they were holding cans of some kind of corrosive. The labels were worn and slick, but I could still see the warnings. The slight fumes that still emanated from the cans made me dizzy. There's still more down. Okay. It looked like a cage. That it was small, but there was something coating the bottom, something wet. The place was getting worse all the time. I knew I had to keep moving. Okay. Right, because he's limping. He's limping. This is a daggone dungeon. There looked to be bones half dug into the ground, and the remains looked old. The faded clothes that stuck up amongst the dirt looked familiar. They looked like the clothes that woman was wearing in the photo I found. Was this the man's wife? I wondered, what would I have found if I had dug deeper? See, I gotta keep referencing back. I gotta keep referencing back to the photo. Otherwise, I'm like, what's going on here? That's why I took it. Down we go. This is fine. This is the chill place for chill people. One of those doors finna pull a Resident Evil jump scare, and I'm gonna throw my phone. Yeah, you're gonna throw your phone. I'm gonna throw this into the screen, and we're gonna have a bad time. Some kind of old boxes that look like they were years old. Wait a minute, these boxes had old clothes in them. Clothes I remembered throwing out after Rachel and I moved to town. What the hell were they doing here? This place is a breeding ground for mold. True. I was scared before. I was terrified now. Why were there photos of our house there and these clothes? Was that why I was there? I checked my back pocket and realized my wallet was missing. Did I come to that house or did somebody bring me? Oh, no. No. Cut it out. Stop it, bats. I remember noticing the broken ladder. I had to be careful. I hate these noise. There's a rope hanging there. I wasn't sure how sturdy it was. Did I take it? Yeah, I took it. Maybe the rope would make that broken ladder easier to descend. Exactly. I hate it. I hate it. Did you hear that? I hate it. Oh, I hate it. Did you hear that? So loud. Yeah, here I go. I could hear a faint hum and the smell from before started to get worse. A bunch of old newspapers, wheat pasted together. A message had been hastily smeared on it. Keep out, danger due to cave in. I wanted nothing more than to get out of there. All right, we out. It's gonna be loud, I bet. Yep. Confirmed loud. Oh, we're good now. It was just once. Could still feel a faint impression of the rope I had slid down as I pressed against the heavy metal door. It was probably for the best that I hadn't jumped. The ache in my leg was bad enough as it was. If I could have, though, I would have run straight out of those awful tunnels. Who would keep such a place? At least, I thought, I had found that old handgun. It seemed to work, and from the smell of it, it had been used already. Ooh. I kept the gun in my pocket. It seemed a familiar weight there. There was dirt on the ground. It looked wet, and there was grass smeared within it. Odd, there was similar dirt on my shoes. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I could hear a faint trickling sound like water. What was that? I don't trust that at all. This is a lie. This is a lie and a half. Don't ever trust that. No way. Kitchen knife covered in drying blood. Thinking about it made me sick. I didn't even want to touch it. Did I take the knife? I definitely took the knife. I now have 2 weapons. Yes, I need all this. Are you out of your mind, my doggy? This guy. Why? No. I hate this. I hate this. 3 and 4. Okay. Three, 4, 2. And 1's in there. Right? Yep. Wasn't sure, but I thought it was some kind of regulator. I had no idea how it worked. Through the dust, I could see handprints from previous use, probably from whoever worked on this in the sewers. Okay. Good to know. Door was locked. There was a musty smell from inside. Yeah. I don't trust that. I don't trust that. No way. No way. Here we go. Upstairs. Disgusting. It was a mess of filthy garbage bags. There were rips and tears in most of the bags. What looked like an old videotape was sticking out. Did I take the tape? Yeah. I took it anyway. Did not want to keep digging through this mess. Okay. It's fine. Okay, so we're back here. We gotta go in the exit, I guess. There was a rusty ladder sunk into the water. Someone in my house? Hold on. Yes, someone's in my house. Hold on, it's Rachel. I'm gonna go say hi because this is too spooky for her to not... Nope, hold on. We're good. We're good. It is Rachel. Okay. There was a rusty ladder sunk into the water, which smelled disgusting. I knew I couldn't climb down that. Maybe I could find a way to drain the putrid water. Oh, okay. Blood marks from where the knife was. Now I was carrying that gun and this knife. I was worried the police might think if they saw me. Why? Okay. What is the order though? One. We got one. Two. Three and four. It still seems to be going. Wait a minute. Oh. So those are now off. That one's back on. What's up with one? Okay. It's making me concentrate and it's gonna get me. I see. Look at that. Tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky. They really want you to pay attention to the using the ear holes. I hate that. Ugh. Okay. Water's gone. Looks like the water drained out of that grate in the wall. There was a small metal key left floating in the shallow pool of rancid water. Yes, I did take it. It was so odd that I had no idea what it might open. The smell hadn't improved much and the room was damp. Nope, wrong way. The safety poster had definitely seen better days. How odd was that facility? Why is this attached to a house? Let me go back up. Seems like a puzzly thing. A puzzly boy. Okay, it's not that. Not this. Okay. Good. Good. Here we go. Here we go. So loud. Okay. Pen and paper is yellow and dusty, but there. Okay. Still locked. Got it. Don't like that. I do not like it. I found another dead body, a sewer worker, by the wounds on his face and body. I figured he'd been stabbed repeatedly. There's a key ring sticking out of the man's pocket. Did I take it? Yes. What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There was a camera. That's not good. There's a hint of fresh air here. I must have been near an exit, but I wondered, what did that key I found on the sewer worker do, and what was the videotape I found? Is that a hint? Is that a hint game? You want me to go back? I'll do it. Don't think I won't. I'm no coward. I used the key to unlock the door. What's up? Shelf full of security tapes was strictly organized, though covered in dust. Looked like the tape I found was the one that was missing from the shelf. Here we go. There's a dusty VCR on the security desk. I wondered what was on the VHS tape I found. Did I play the tape? Daggone right. Here we go. It's so loud. It's so loud. The video showed a man right there in the sewers being attacked. The tape looked fuzzy and stretched. Somebody had tampered with it. Looked like there could have been two men. Back off. Couldn't stand to watch that video again. Thanks for the hint, game. Okay. Not in here. Not in here. Alrighty. The climb was slow thanks to my sore leg and the extra weight I was carrying. Would I really need that gun or that knife on my journey back, or had I taken them for some other purpose? I took them for safety. The thought of that videotape was still gave me chills. Who was it that didn't want to be seen, and what was in that locked room? I shook my head as I reached the top of the ladder and heaved the latch above me. Suddenly, the awful smell of that sewer gave way to the dank scent of pine trees. This is somehow infinitely worse. Ow. Tried the little key. I'd fish out of the murky puddle in the sewers. It fit, and I heaved open the rusty door. The wind was picking up a bit. The night air had become strangely chilly. Okay. We stumbled into the right direction. We're back to the house. The old train station was quiet as a tomb. The only sound was that of the increasing wind buffeting the decrepit structure. Okay, let's go right. Huh. I changed my mind. The ancient ticket booth was falling apart and covered in dust and grime. Stacks of paper lined the counter, faded remains of old schedules and reports. Among the papers were newer-looking sheets covered in scribbles and illegible notes. Come to think of it, the man in that house had kept similar scribbles hidden on his bookshelf, and he had notes on the water tower outside too. I guessed he could have been coming here, but why? What was he using this old station for? Great question. Great question. Get out of here, mouse. Okay, we came in there. This way. I'm so tense. An old map encased in glass hung on the wall. It was the train routes connected to that old station. As I looked at it, it seemed familiar. Of course, the map I had found in this tunnel had similar locations marked, and the notes I found on the other man's bookshelf His notes mentioned the water tower and even this train yard. What was he doing coming back here? The sorry condition of that place seemed sad somehow, but also ominous. Ooh. Ooh. The old train was ripped open and hanging from a shred of metal, as well as the broken fence. From a shred of metal, as well as the broken fence, was a dark stained patch of cloth. Ah, looks synthetic, like some kind of outerwear. Inside the train's shell, I could see a few faint impacts, like wounds. Could they have been bullet marks? Was somebody shot there? The ground was well worn, though I couldn't really make anything out. I realized I was touching the gun I'd found, as I thought. It was getting colder out there and I had to keep moving. Okay. Ugh. Okay. How's everyone feeling about this game so far? Are you as tense as I am? We've been through all this, right? Okay. Nothing in here. Got it. Got it. Okay, we've explored that, it would seem. And we're back. Oh, so loud. This must have been the entrance to the forest that was mentioned on that map I had seen. Whoever was poking around in those tunnels underneath that man's house had scribbled notes on this place, but I couldn't make them out. Here, the sign pointed out various campsites and walking paths within the woods. It mentioned a river and maybe a washroom, but the rest was too faded to see clearly. Uh-oh. That's the... I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. That's the... No. No way. No. Okay. The drow picnic table sat lonely amongst the trees. It had carvings and marks from years of previous campers. As I tried to read some of the names and the marks, I idly thumbed the knife I'd found. If I wanted to, I could have carved something on that table. No. Why would I do that? The path ended in a cold-looking river. I wasn't sure if it was safe to cross. No. Yeah. Do I carve something? No. No way. Or maybe I need to do that to like break it apart and then turn it into wood so I can cross the river or the creek. We'll see. We'll see. Through the fence, I could see a dilapidated outbuilding. I wondered if I could find my way around. Okay. Through there. Oh, too many paths. Too many paths. No, no, no. There was a fire pit there. It was still a bit warm and a few embers still burned at the bottom. I don't like it. I don't like it. But something moved on my controller. I don't like it. Was someone else out there in the woods? Why did they abandon their campsite? The cheap dome tent slept 2 people. I showed my flashlight inside and could see some bedrolls, 2 backpacks, and a cooler. Hello, Ysir. Okay. 2 folding cabin chairs were on the ground. One was knocked over. There was a couple of cans of beer spilled on the ground. Whoever was here left this place in a hurry. But why? Ooh. I felt like if I kept rooting through the campsite, someone would walk in on it. Who cares? You have a knife and a gun. Why did they abandon the campsite? Okay. We came in here, right? Because this is the out, yep. So let's try this one. Oof. 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 Okay, hold on. Grimy Sink had a small patch in it that looked almost clean. You know what I want to ask, boy? I know. I'll answer in a second. This game's too spooky, is here. There was a damp-smelling plank leaning against the stall door. I might have been able to cross the river with it. Did I take it? Yeah, I took it. Okay. So we got the thing to cross the river. All right. Came in here. Right? Yep. Dude, that's the Minecraft walking sound in the grass. Yeah, this game I think uses a lot of similar assets as Minecraft. The sign was the same as the first one I'd seen. This must have been the exit to the other side of the woods. I had finally found the exit. Once I left, I knew I never wanted to return there. Okay, well, we're going to do some exploring. What's this game about? I don't know. It's supposed to just be spooky, you see here. And so far, it is spooky. Okay, what's over here? Stop with the shaking of the controller. There were some personal effects shoved back into the rock. Wait, there was a notebook there too. Did I read it? Yes, I read it. Inside the cheap. So basically what happened to us here is we woke up in the middle of this house and like we didn't know where we were and we keep finding like really creepy stuff. So that's what's going on. We're just trying to figure it out. Monsters or murderers or something, we have no idea yet. We've seen a couple of dead people, but like we don't know what actually killed them. We saw a tape of 2 people murdering some dude in a sewer. That's all we saw. Well, we didn't see who they were. Inside the cheap dollar store notebook was a page after one page of names and lists. None of it made much sense. The newest page contains several names. Heather, Olivia, Ashley, Cheryl, Iris, Daphne, Holly, Rose, Rachel. Rachel, her name was last on the list and had a mark beside it in blue ink. The names Daphne and Olivia had been crossed out in the same blue ink. Cheryl, Heather, and Rose had also been crossed out, but these marks looked older and more faded. So we think it's a serial killer. We don't know what it is, or who it is, or why it is. But it's loud in my ear holes. Okay. Mooey spoopy. Indeed. Okay. Go through here to get to the creek, right? Creek is here. Yep. Plank I found was long enough to form a crude bridge, but I wasn't sure if it would hold. Use it? Sure. Two bodies, 2 young women, were half dug into a hasty, shallow grave between the trees. Tight. V-bad. The younger-looking one was still face up, her dead eyes gleaming against my flashlight. They deserved better than that. Did I clean the gravesite? No, you're going to get your DNA everywhere. Yeah. You're out of your mind, homie. You're gonna clean it up and be like, well, you did it. And did I cross back over the bridge? Yep. Okay, we're good. Whew. This sucks. No. We're not carving anything. We're not carving anything. Nope. Okay. That, go here. This is the fence. Yep. And then we want this one. Takes us back. Yes. The forest started to thin out a bit, and through the trees I could make out parts of the town beyond and the first hints of light. The mysteries of that forest were behind me, but I could still feel them on my neck like a warm breath. Those girls I had found. Someone had taken them from their campsite and had murdered them. Was it the same person who had left that odd notebook? I was even more eager to get somewhere safe and to find a way to reach Rachel. As I stepped through the gate, I suddenly recognized the auto parts factory where I had worked as a machinist for all those years. The plant had closed almost 3 years ago now. Times were better then. I thought I could hear a faint rustling behind me. Maybe it was just the wind. Maybe, but probably not. Oof. One of the lockers hung open. Its contents were tossed around like someone had been looking for something. Old work clothes had been picked through, and a few photos and notes had been ripped off the door and spread around. There was a large power box with 5 lights on it. Cables burst out of the box, snaking off to other parts of the factory. The metal was starting to wear, and the cobwebs had collected on the corners. The box wasn't receiving power. Well, obviously. And what was out front? There was a giant opening in the... Yeah, here. So spooked. Uh-oh! No. Not another victim. I took it from his uniform that he was a security guard there just doing his job. His head had been severely beaten. His face was covered with blood. He looked like his head had been viciously beaten in with something. I couldn't stand to look. Dug into the ground was a cracked old watch. It was mine. I bought it on a trip out west with Rachel. I barely went a day without wearing it. It didn't look like it worked anymore, and it was heavy. Did I take back my watch? It's my watch. It's my watch, baby. Did I bury my watch here? I must have. Who else would have done it? The sound effects are too good. So we're not going to go up because that's insane. Door was locked shut, and there was a little electronic box under the handle. A sign was pasted to the front. It said, "Danger, closed for repairs." Fine. Door was locked tight. It seemed to be connected to the power boxes beside it. Fine. Fine, game. You win. I'm going upstairs. Every part of this plant smelled old and rotted. I noticed the old bulletin board on the wall. Game, I didn't do that. Hey, game, though, I didn't do what you just said I did, is the problem. The board contained yellowed clippings of newspaper cartoons and notices. There were notes to and from the guys that worked here. One of them was to Norman, who was one of the older guys on the line. Norman took over a general store after the factory closed. He, Rachel, and I would get lunch every now and then. Rachel liked him because he seemed more positive despite the setback. I don't think I could say the same about me. Aha! Jacques! A power panel. Yes. Yes. The open locker was stuffed with dirty work clothes and old boots. There was a photo of a woman taped to the inside, but it was scratched out and the face was unrecognizable. This guy is like Crazy Towns, right? This guy's Crazy Towns. I'm playing Crazy Towns, man. I'm playing as Crazy Towns boy. Our old break table, the layer of dust and grime only made seeing this sting more. Okay. I mean, I feel like I'm Crazy Pants. Door had been hastily boarded up. Okay. All right. This was Norman's locker. The door was dented like someone had punched it. I don't remember him doing that when we worked there. Someone did not like Norman. My headache, then I recalled the last time Norman, Rachel, and I had all had lunch together. Rachel seemed so much more at ease when we were all hung out. I'm definitely crazy pants. This guy is 100% crazy pants. Utility shelf. Crammed with mismatched tools and items. There was a claw hammer on the shelf. Did I take the hammer? Well, now we're getting into some territory where I have a knife. I took it because I'm gonna use it to unlock that door that's like boarded up. That's what I'm gonna do, he says hastily. Yep. Exactly. This was my locker there in the factory. It stank of booze. There was a picture of Rachel on the inside. Aha! It looked like it had been torn up. I thought I had taken that picture home when the factory closed. There was a mess of empty booze bottles. I wondered if the man in that house had something to do with this. It's this guy. It's him. I'm crazy pants. He sure had a lot of alcohol at his place. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is just bad. This is just bad all around. The locker was a complete mess. Hidden at the bottom, though, was a magnetic card. Yep. Sure do. Yeah. Do it again. There it is. All right. Power's back on, baby. I think. Okay. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it. No. Keycard I found seemed like it would pass through this reader. Yes. We did it. What is this? There was some kind of ventilation hatch there. It looked like I could jump in the room below. My leg hurt enough as was, but I couldn't see another option. No. Yeah, duh. Oh, so I have to. Okay, then. All right, well, Godspeed. Okay, we're good. His leg hurts. Crumpled up letter on the floor had been scratched out heavily, and it was hard to make out. Did I try to read the letter? Yeah. Plus, the letter was violently scratched out with what looked to be a ballpoint pen. All I could make out was need to. Just don't. Drinking need Norman. Who was Norman writing to? Norman ain't writing to nobody. It's me. I stepped out of the factory, glad to be rid of its smell, of its memories. I couldn't stop thinking about the room with the bottles in it. Was that guard I found outside really drinking up there? What about Norman? And who had rooted through all of those lockers? Couldn't tell where I was. I looked around, but I figured I needed to get to a road. Get my bearings. Maybe Norman could help. His store wasn't that far from the turnoff factory, if I remember correctly. Okay. We outie. I hate it's so daggone spooky. No me gusta. No me gusta. No me gusta. Why is everything just so ear-bleedingly loud? No, sounded like it was going to start raining again. Well, get inside, daggone it. Here we go. I entered Norman's place. This was the back of the store that he ran. I was oddly quiet, except for the faint sound of a television. Norman! Excuse me, Norman! Hello, Bill. Norman! Let me up. We are vibing. Oh. There's blood on the ground. Norman's dead. No, not Norman! One of Rachel's old autumn coats hung wrapped. That was Norman's bedroom, wasn't it? What was this doing there? Uh-oh. Norman been shacking up. It is dark in here. Small but impressive collection of hunting rifles, shotguns, and even a few items I didn't think were legal here. One of the slots in the rack was empty. The gun I had found seemed to match the others there. The handgun was Norman's. The hell was he doing with it? The gun would fit there. Yeah. Okay. I can't turn on a light, Bill. I want to, but I can't. A speck of something dark and wet stained one of the sleeves. Uh-oh. I'm gonna go find Norman. Norman's in here. He's dead. Norman! TV still flickered some indecipherable channel. Couldn't make out what was on the screen, but that glow just gave me the chills. There's Norman. His face and shirt were covered in blood. It looked like he'd been shot trying to get up. His eyes were wide with shock that they were already drying. Norman, what was Rachel doing here? Why did you have her coat? Norman, maybe you deserve better. Probably did. Did I close his eyes? Yeah. Norman seemed chill. Norman seemed chill. This is so spoopy, Bill. I guess this was Norman's kitchen table. He kept it clean enough, but there were water rings from 2 cups there in the wood. Kitchen trash bin smelled fresh. I didn't dig through that mess, did I? Yeah. Found a hairpin. Spooky season and sports gambling. I'm vibing. I'm not saying that, you see her. Mike. Hawk. Hurts. I get it. Like a pull chain. All right, up to the attic. Here we go. Oops. Okay. This sucks a lot. I don't like this. There's a large cardboard box that hadn't been sealed. Did I open it? Yep. More. Okay. You can answer my question, por favor, senor. All right, hold on. Things to get in Japan that are exclusively Japanese. Unfortunately, the best things to get in Japan... I did get a haircut. The best things to get in Japan are normally like food-related things. Some novelty things you can get or ask this person to get you here. Kit Kats. They have a lot of really interesting, weird flavors of Kit Kats over there. They also have really cool clothes. Uniqlo has a lot of really cool stuff. I'm telling you right now, though, you're going to need to get an XL on basically anything that you get there because their large is a medium here. No word of a lie. Their large there is an XL, or their large there is a medium here. So you need to get an XL with whatever you get. So 2 things. 1, some stuff from like Uniqlo. Really cool. 2, novelty Kit Kats. Like they have weird random flavors of Kit Kats. Those are the two things I normally recommend. Well, I have stuff from their online store. Well, there you go. But you can get unique stuff only in Japan. But there's a lot of other clothing stores. But just whatever you get, you gotta get an XL. Okay, I opened the cup. Wasn't there were more of Rachel's things, more of my wife's clothes, photos, shoes, even that old radio I gave her. Why, Rachel? What were you doing here with Norman? I feel like this is a crazy pants situation where like my dude cheating with Norman. You do hate to see it. You do hate to see it. Okay, wait a minute. Did I miss something? I put the gun back. So that's good. But you needed to leave, I think. Okay. Aha. Perfect. General store was small, but it was clean. It had the usual things: postcards, snacks, magazines, and canned goods. Never went there much. Rachel usually stopped by after work if we needed anything. What's up, Holden? Okay. Okay. No, I clicked on not that. Okay, what is this? The register was mostly empty, and a fat stack of travel magazines sat beside it. Were you thinking of going somewhere with Rachel, Norman? Jump King is hard. This is facts. Came over here 2 years and then came back. Nice. Icebox seemed to have unplugged. It must have been off for a while. Most of its contents were half melted. What was the matter, Norman? Cheated on your hydro bills too? Oh, so you don't like Norman. Various postcards in the area, especially from the tourist traps. One of the postcards showed an old black and white photo of the water tower. I'm having a soda right now. What flavor soda, Bill? Looked to be in much better shape then. Okay, so we're making our way to the water tower, it would seem. It's been weeks since I'd last seen Norman, and finding him that way still left me cold. I learned how to edit a TikTok today instead of just uploading straight clips. Very nice. Natural soda. Wink, wink. Okay. Been weeks since I last seen Norman. Yeah, let me call. Thinking of him slumped against that chair only cemented my reassurance in getting rid of that gun. Looked like someone had taken that piece from a store. But why was it in those tunnels? As I stepped outside, I recalled that dusty box of old clothes in Norman's attic. I felt like I'd only discovered more questions, no answers, but I was close to home. It was time to find out the truth. Here we go. We about done here, boys. This is true. Bill has actually never had that. There's 3. There's 4. Interesting. Okay. Let's go to the last one. Had the wrong gate. This one was locked. Fine. Here we go. That's messed up, you seer. The neighborhood's local post box. The letter was sticking out of it. Someone hadn't pushed it all the way in. I need you to cure me of your Hollow Knight addiction? Why? Why would you want to be cured of Hollow Knight? That game rules. You want to look at it. Uh-oh. 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 Norman, so don't think you can hold it against me. Maybe we'll work it out. I'm not sure even if I even want to, but he deserves at least that much. Oh, all right. Have fun working out. All right. Well, yep. So wife in this game definitely cheated on me with a man named Norman, which that sucks. Entered our backyard. The rain gave me a terrible sense of foreboding, and it chilled me through my clothes. What have you been saying? I know. I mean, it's implied, but now that was a smoking gun. I was expecting, but also afraid. Later, you see, you're gonna miss the exact end of the story, but that's fine. This is not a long game. I held my breath as I approached my back door. I was terrified to step inside. Ooh. Let's spooky. The house was painfully quiet. The only sound was my own breathing, ragged and strained. I flipped the light switch by the door. The power was off. Ooh, the atmosphere, though. I remember having breakfast here on this very table. Was that yesterday or sometime before? The door to the basement. It was locked. Where did I put the key? The front door was locked from inside. I couldn't go out, though. Needed to see if Rachel was here. We'll lurk for a bit. Gotta get a recording done. No problem, dude. Ooh. Door was stuck shut. Old-fashioned keyhole underneath the handle. All right. Too spooky. Our television. I had purchased it before I knew I was going to lose my job. I felt pretty guilty about it afterward. By then, it was too late. Oh, my. Oh, my. Y'all, this game's like an hour and a half. We're, like, done. We're, like, done with it. Uh-oh. Our hallway mirror had been smashed. Its pieces scattered around the floor. There's blood somewhere, it looks like. My laptop had been left on. It only had a tiny bit of power left. On the screen was a website about the old water tower. There was a key on top of the drawer of my desk. Did I take it? Yeah, I took it. Pocket to the key. Key get. Key acquired. What's in here? Our sink, which needed to be replaced. One of the taps always stuck, but I hadn't gotten around to fixing it yet. Punk. We were lucky enough to get a house with one of those wonderful old clawfoot bathtubs. It seemed impractical at times, but it was part of what made that house home. The name of the game. Old house was charming for sure, but it wasn't always easy. Ha. All right. This is the TV room, right? Yeah. We have a key. Okay. That's the TV room. What was I looking at? Hold on, wait. Nani? Books there were half mine, half Rachel's. Hey, now that I looked at it more closely, it looked like the man in that house had the same books as I did. Some of the same books. My wife's, Rachel's, suitcase was sitting on the bed. It was closed, but I had a feeling of what was in it. Did I open it? Yep. Clothes, toiletries, and a train ticket. Is this what you were going to do with Norman? Rachel, why? we really going to run away with Norman? Was I really such a monster? I mean, yeah, it seems like it. Seems like it. Ooh. Ooh. This is the bathroom. Yep. Couldn't really make myself anymore. I wasn't sure I wanted to. Got it. Got it. Then we go all the way down. So that's TV room. That's the keyhole room. Front door is locked. Right. Here. Unlock the basement door. Here we go. There were old Christmas decorations in the boxes. I couldn't even remember our last Christmas. The garbage bags were stuffed with old paint cans and supplies. There was a dirty old key. Did I take it? Yes. Looks like there was plaster and an old trowel here too. Let's go unlock that weird door. This is the backyard. Or the kitchen. Kitchen. Same thing. Same thing. Shut up. Okay. Grimy key I found in the basement unlocked the door. It looked like the room had been tossed around. The furniture was a mess. Did somebody break in here? There's an old crowbar on the floor. Maybe. I might need that. Y'all don't know. The spooky vibes, though. And in the basement we go. There were old clothes, tools, and other things we obviously hadn't thrown out yet. We had way too much junk. Did I break through the wall with a crowbar? Dang right. Uh-oh. As I stepped through the broken wall, my throat caught in my breath caught in my throat. Was it? This was it. Was Rachel down here? Was she okay? It says, don't look. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Don't look. A filthy looking pile of rags had been dumped in the corner. The stench of them was awful and made my eyes water. I was terrified to even touch the pile to see what lay within, but I knew I had to. I had come this far after all this searching, after all I'd seen. When I looked within the rags, that I finally find my Rachel? Did he find Rachel in the rags? Let's see. Ooh. Uh-oh. No. Oh no, my hands trembled as I pulled back the layers of cloth. There at the center, under the dirt and mess, my beloved, my Rachel. Her arms were bruised over and slashed repeatedly. Her clothes were ripped and torn, and even through all that sickening blood, it was obvious she'd been stabbed to death. The knife I had carried all this way suddenly seemed like a poison. What had happened to Rachel? Who did this to you? I thought about all I had seen and wondered if any of it could have helped me figure out who had done this. And when I couldn't stay there any longer, I stepped away on shaky legs and made my way back upstairs. Reluctantly exhausted from my journey, I could no longer resist the urge to close my eyes. What? What did I think? Was that old man involved in this whole mess somehow? No. What is happening? So he just like went upstairs and took a nap after he found his like wife was dead in the basement in a secret compartment. What in the world? What in the world? The key card I found in the factory, the one that allowed me to slip through that door. It seemed to me that it was probably Norman's. If that was true, what was he doing back at the plant? Did I think Norman was going back to the factory? No. How long had I been left running? Dun dun dun. Is this the bathroom? Bathroom. Okay. Not down there. An 8-digit code? Duh. Ah, come on. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold on a minute. No, not that one. Can't find it. We'll find it, I'm sure. Not in there. Not in there. Is this man's a zombie? Okay. No problem. Leave. All right. Sure. TV room? Perhaps? No, it was me. This guy's crazy pants. Do we go in here? This was the safe room. Yes. Yes. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good. Yep. Sure. Sure. Okay. What? Hmm. I mean, I really feel like my dude is just crazy pants and like killed all these people. Right? Like that seems like the logical actual answer. Okay. Did all that. Cool. Cool. Back down we go, I guess. No. A warm place. What? Like, what? Like your bed? The refrigerator. That's a warm place. Okay, bed. Definitely the bed. Ugh. It was him. He got drunk. It was him. He got drunk. And he don't remember it. He had made up his mind. Okay. We've seen all we can see. And this weird like rumbling is starting to make me mad. I don't like it. Not a fan. What? What? I'm so confused now. All right, well, I guess we leave. GG, I guess. Yep, I'm out. Kept me alive, gave me something to do, and helped me get away from my past. When the factory closed, everything changed. I guess that was when I had started sleepwalking. Yep. Uh-huh. Though she had tried to be there for me even when everything was falling apart, this night had unearthed terrible truths, but I knew it was a final act of long-standing horror I'd been living. Waking up in that house tonight was the final cruelty. I wish I had remained unconscious in that room forever. I wasn't sure what had happened. The other man I'd found in that house, he seems to me more a victim. What was his role in all this? After making it out of those tunnels, I thought the sewers might feel safer. I was wrong. The security tape I had watched showed someone being attacked by what looked like 2 people. But who was it that even more troubling were those poor girls I'd found in the terrible woods, half hidden in shallow grave. Their secret deaths seemed like the ultimate defiling. If I hadn't found them, would anyone have done so? They even have been missed. I vaguely recalled the desk I had seen in those tunnels, the names etched there. Someone had killed those girls. Was it that man? Whatever had happened, I knew at least that Norman wasn't the one who kept going back to the factory. I hoped it meant that he had nothing to do with that guard's violent end, but who had been rooting through those lockers or drinking in that boarded up room? It was me. After the factory, I thought I might find some solace if I could just get to Norman's store. But all I found were more horrors and more questions. Now that I really consider it, that's when I should have seen it coming. Norman, what were you and Rachel up to? We know. Those obvious things were more complicated than I ever imagined. How long had you been going behind my back? More importantly, why, Norman? Whoever had killed Rachel had probably gone after you too. Maybe they knew about what you were up to. I would never know peace, Norman, but despite your transgressions, part of me really did hope that you would. I had marched through the rain towards home. I desperately clung to the hope that this would end. I guess in a way it did, but how could I have known how hopeless it all was? I had started to feel as disoriented as when I sleepwalked. To think of it now. Our house used to feel so lively, so warm, but coming into the kitchen, I felt only a cold, empty tension. Every terrible thought I had at that point was suddenly a possibility. nothing could have prepared me. I've returned, making sure I don't lose my sanity when fighting this dude. How am I? I'm good, dude. My wife dead, ruined, discarded. Rachel's death was a terrible mystery to me, one that would haunt me forever unless I did something about it. For what solace can a man take in the death of his wife? What comfort can be offered? Rachel had been taken from me, and I might never know why. I swung open the door and stepped out in the air. I caught the scent of wet grass and fog. Rachel, my beautiful wife, just the thought of her again, cold and inert, shook me from head to toe. This is so freaking spooky. Ugh. What would I do now? Who can I turn to? It would only be a matter of time before the police got involved, before the neighbors knew. The front lawn was soft and giving beneath my feet, and I could shake the urge that I shouldn't stand there, but rather I should run. Don't like it. I don't like it. That's the game. That's the game. Experimental indie. Experimental indie. That's an experimental indie game for you. Home is dedicated to my wife, Nancy. Watch your back. Oh. Interesting. All right. Well then. Let's get some chill vibes going, because that was kind of spoopy. Whoo! Holden, I'm good. I'm good, man. Chilling. We're making stuff happen, you know? We're making stuff happen. We are on, let's see, what number is that? Hold on. I think it's like 22 games we've beaten so far this year. That's a 3. Is it a 3? Hold on, wait. Is it 3? How do I really feel about that game? I'm intrigued. You know? Like, I wouldn't say that game was super fun, but it definitely wasn't bad. That's a tough one. This is actually a really tough one to pick, because, like, to me, it's between a 2 and a 3, right? Here's my general rating system, by the way, just so we're on the same page. And let's take a look together. So, 5 stars. 5-star games are really easy for me. There's not many 5-star games in my mind, right? 5 stars means, like, this game is, like, transcends gaming, changed the way I think about games. I was emotional there's an emotional response to the game that is, like, not normal, you know, because when you play games, a lot of times the games are just, like, normal. They're just normal. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with them. They're just like, yeah, that was cool. 4, and these are, like, you know, masterpiece games. 4s, because I rate on a 5-point scale, no halvesies. 4s are really good, really solid, easy recommendations to anyone who plays video games at all. I'm like, if it's a 4, I will recommend it to you. It's fantastic, that kind of stuff. So 4s are really great games, easy recommendations, not quite transcendent games, but, like, really good. 3s are, yeah, that game's good. It's solid, it functions, it works. It's not like an easy recommendation, but, like, there are certain things about it that, like, generally speaking, people who play games or, like, are quote unquote gamers would probably get into it. So it's worth, like, yeah, this is worth your time. 2s are, there's some flaws with the game, but And yeah, it's like there's some flaws going on. Like, you know, either the frame rate's really bad or like it just doesn't work properly or whatever. Twos are, yeah, I've beaten them and I might recommend them to you if you have like a very specific kind of thing that you're into that aligns with what the game is talking about. But generally speaking, twos are not very good games. Ones are basically games that I do not complete and never choose to complete, or I have completed and will never pick up again. Ever. Very few ones. I think that this is a 3 for me, because this game has some unique stuff going on that specific people I think would like. It's not necessarily bad, but it's not necessarily great. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Beaten. Boom. Add it to games streamed, games beaten, taken off spooky season. Dunzo. We did it. Yes. Oh, let me show you my cool Notion one too. The Notion one is too good, y'all. Look at this. I showed this last week. This is just the coolest thing of all time. Let's go to the games list. View Steam. Home. Open. Check this out. IGDB. International Games Database. Find home. There it is. Yeah, like yeah, 73. Like, it's all right. Add this. Yeah. It's a video game. Came out in 2012. It is a horror game, basically exclusively. Give it a 3. Streamed in 2021. Beaten in 2021. Status is beaten. I don't remember when I got it. It is digital only. I own it. It's on Steam. And then we take this image. Boom. Dunzo. How cool is that? How cool is this? This is just the 2, but look at this. Ready? How's my Xbox One games? Oh, they're good. Let's go to the video games homepage. How's this look? Oh, here's all my Xbox One games, just like in a thing, ready to go. How sick is that? How sick is that? I know, right? I think it's just the sickest of all time. And then if I want to be like, oh, you know what? Let me actually make sure that, let me change it from owned. Add a new filter. I'm gonna make it status is beaten. These are the games that I've beaten that I own on Xbox One. I love it. Back to me. Did I hear about the GeForce Now leak? Tell me about the GeForce Now leak, Holden. Tell me about it. What happened with that? I don't know about it, but I'd love to hear about it. Tell me all you know. Spill the beans, my doggy. That game was tight. Tell me. Hurry. Add to. Beaten. Uninstall. What's it about? Hit me up. I'm still waiting. I know you're typing. I'm just giving you a hard time. What happened? Nice. Is it saying there's a new thing coming out? I don't know really what it is, GeForce Now, but I think it could be like a game service thing, and a bunch of games got their release dates leaked among other stuff. I mean, I do know what GeForce Now is, but I didn't realize like a bunch of games got like their game, like their stuff leaked. Like, which kind of games? Like PS5 games, or like just like, I guess, PC games, or what? Oh, they got their, oh no, really? Uh-oh. Well, that's not great. When's the release date? When's the release date for Silksong? Yeah, any of the ones. So was it like someone that hacked into it and like found it, or was it like an oopsie of like, oops, we didn't pay attention? That makes sense, actually. February of 2022 makes a lot of sense. Oh, it was an oopsie. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. Can't do this. Can't do a lot of oopsies like that. That'll get you in trouble. Oh no. Oh no. Well, hey. Now that, well, okay. I actually don't know anyone who's actually used GeForce Now. Now that I think about it, I don't know a single person who's actually ever used GeForce Now. They had to come out and confirm that the information was real because of it. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. And they don't have to. They could have just been like, nah. I don't know. I don't know what this leaker is talking about. I don't know what this leaker is talking about. That sucks though. That's really funny. All I know is this. Hold on. I'm listening still. I'm still here. I'm still here. The thing with Silksong is the date may just be a placeholder. No one knows anything about how far they are. Ready for this? Tell me what I'm looking at. What is this? What is this? Why? Why this? Thank you. I appreciate the positivity on that new screen. I like it very much as well. But what is this? I know what's happening, but why? Why? I don't know if the Nintendo Direct was good or not, Holden. I don't know if it was good or not. It seemed like it was okay. It seemed like it was fine. There is actually going to be a Mario movie. That's actually what's happening. What is actually happening is, no word of a lie, 100% confirmed, Holden. Chris Pratt is playing Mario in the Mario movie that's being made by Universal and Illumination, aka the Minions people. Okay? So Chris Pratt is playing Mario in that movie. That's real. This is the world that we live in, okay? This is the actual real life world that we live in, where this right here is an actual not meme, but is the most cursed thing of all time. This is the most cursed thing of all time. Real life is more cursed than meme life, okay? I can't. I mean, he's not why an authentic Italian? He's not a real thing. He's a fictional character. He can be whatever he wants. The main problem is that they picked Chris Pratt to voice a character without a real voice, basically. Why? Why did they pay him so much money? They must have given him like $1 billion to do this movie. Look at his face. Look at his smug face. Like, I like Chris Pratt, but look at this face. Look how smug this man's is. Well, I guess this is just how it is now. It's fine. It's fine. He's probably gonna be rolling in it from this. Of course he is. Of course he is. If it's good. If it's good. Now, to be fair, just so we're on the same page. To be fair, Jack Black is playing Bowser, and Keegan-Michael Key is gonna be Toad, and Keegan-Michael Key as Toad piques something very like visceral in my body, and I'm like, you know what? Hold on. Keegan-Michael Key as Toad could be pretty good. So, you know, I'll take it. I don't know. I just thought it was hysterical. It literally came up on screen during the direct, and I was like, there's no way that's real. There's no way that's real. That is the most cursed image of all time. But it is. It is in fact actually real. It is animated, yes. It is by the same people who do Minions. It is by the same people who do Minions. Which, okay, fine. Whatever. But, I don't know. Holden, what have you been playing? You've been playing Jump King, I saw that. You've been playing anything else? You've been playing any, like, Monster Hunter Rise recently? I know that's still a thing people play. Don't know what else. I saw you on Destiny the other day. That's always fun. Still not for me, but that's all right. That's all right. What else you been playing? What else you been playing? What else has anyone else in chat been playing? What y'all been playing? We still got like a couple minutes here. We'll talk about some stuff. Yeah, if it was not animated, it'd be very bad. Hollow Knight, Animal Crossing, Pokemon. Okay, so the standards. I get it. Let's see. I've been playing really just a ton of Hollow Knight. Well, again, makes sense. I've been playing. Let's see here. Trying 112%. I believe in you. Although the final boss is very hard. So like, the true one. I mean, so. Or is it the DLC one? I don't know. I've heard it. All I know is that everyone I've ever known who's beaten, like, gotten that percentage is like pretty hard. It's pretty hard. Oh, okay. Well, fine. Fine then. Anyway, are you just like looking around for stuff now? Did you like miss things? Here's the real question. At least in the true ending, but in God Home. Here's the thing. Here's the real question. Ready? Two things. Number one, how you feel about this Metroid Dread? Number two, are you going to pick up the Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl? Because I'd love to play people online in that, and that game looks tight. That's all I gotta say. Do you even know what that game is? That's another question. That is yet another question. Do you even know what the Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl game is? Because it looks amazing. And I'm definitely going to be playing it. I might pick it up, but I don't really know if I'm willing to spend $60 on it for the memes. It's not a meme game. They're actually positioning it to be a Smash contender. No word of a lie. Like I've been actually watching like what the devs have been putting out, and like they're actually introducing a lot of stuff in that game that it would be a meme game until you start playing it like competitively, because it's actually like built as a competitive game. The game is tight. Well, it's a Smash clone. I understand, but like you've played Smash, you know how to play Smash. And you can play online. That's fine. My point being is that I think people are sleeping on it. I think my point is that I think people are absolutely sleeping on it. No, I know. I'm just saying I don't even buy Smash. Oh, okay, fine. Okay. Also, I don't even think it's $60. I think it's 40. But I don't even think they've actually announced the official release date. I think. Well, no, they have. It's October 5th. I believe. Let's find out. All-Star Brawl. Let's see. Yeah, it's $50. It's $50. Not even 60. It'll go on sale like that though. I think it's going to sell really well. I'm pretty sure a ton of people have already been talking about it. I mean, like, what's nuts about it though, Holden, is like, I've been genuinely, they're doing stuff in that game that like, I'm really confused why Smash is not already like thinking about it at least, or why they're like other platform fighters haven't been like, oh, Right, that. Duh. The one problem with it. Well, there's two problems with it. First one, they don't have any voices of any of the characters in it, which is just like, ugh. Like, that's tough. And also the music is like new music that pays homage to the original music from those series because they couldn't get the licenses for the music for those series. But I think what they have said is, at least in multiple interviews, they have said, well, we wanted to do that, but our main focus was getting the characters in the game, and we didn't have enough budget to get the character licenses and make the game as tight as it's going to be, and get the music, and get the voice actors to do their thing. So maybe eventually if we like sell enough, but we'll see. Like SpongeBob doesn't even, like, there's no SpongeBob noises. SpongeBob doesn't make a noise. What's the point? Patrick Star doesn't like make a goofy noise when he hits you in the face with his belly. Like, come on. It's gonna be odd, yeah. I mean, there's a PC version, so someone's gonna mod it in for sure, but still. I think they're eventually gonna like figure that out if enough people buy it. So hopefully they do that. I don't know. We shall see. Well, I'm really glad that I beat Home because it's been on my radar for a while. I was gonna potentially play some pinball games tonight, but Thursdays are usually way shorter streams for me anyway. So I'm actually gonna hop off here, like now, and kind of just be done for the night. But I appreciate y'all hanging out, being cool, being fun as usual. As usual, new Casual Friday tomorrow, available for listening with these. You know, so get it on all the podcast places if you like podcasts. If you don't, then like you should get this podcast anyway and listen to it because it's really good. And I'll be back here on Monday with a game that I don't remember that we're playing. What are we playing? Playing Fear 2. Fear 2. We are starting on Monday. I forgot that we're playing that. So Fear 2 starts on Monday. It's going to be an absolute blast. Fear 1 we played last year during spooky season, and it was everything I ever wanted in a game. And I've heard Fear 2 is kind of more of the same. A little bit different, but that's fine. Still have it. As always, I appreciate y'all hanging out, being cool. I'm going to put these on. Make sure I've got all the things taken care of. And I will see y'all on Monday at 7. And yeah, later.